Former Vice President Chen Chien-jen weighed in on Taiwan's vaccine shortage in a new interview with CNN. Chen blamed Beijing's interference for Taiwan's setbacks in vaccine procurement. Commenting on Taiwan's rejection of Chinese vaccines, he said that politics was not a factor in Taiwan's procurement strategy, that Taiwan was open to any vaccine as long as it proved effective and safe.
Taiwan's surge in local COVID cases has been noticed by the world, including U.S. news outlet CNN.
In Taiwan, it's a race between the virus and vaccinations. 11 COVID deaths were reported Wednesday. To be sure, it's a very small number, relatively speaking, but in Taiwan, that's a new daily record.
CNN states that with 255 consecutive days with zero local cases, Taiwan was once the poster child for pandemic success. To get a better understanding of how its defenses fell, CNN sent a correspondent to Taiwan. Speaking from quarantine, CNN reporter Will Ripley asked former Vice President Chen how Taiwan will get out of this one.
I do have the confidence once we receive adequate vaccine, and the people in Taiwan, they will come out to get immunization.
According to the former VP, widespread vaccination is the only way to end the outbreak. Ripley says vaccines are in desperately short supply in Taiwan and that inoculation rates are dismal, with only about 1% of the population having received their first dose. He says Taiwan's government blames the vaccine shortage on Beijing.
Do you believe that Beijing has slowed down the arrival of vaccines here?
Sometimes we got these obstacles.
Taiwan law doesn't allow for Chinese pharmaceuticals to be used on humans. That's something that's been in place for decades.
Ripley says Taiwan blames its exclusion from the WHO on China and has rejected Beijing's offer to send China-made vaccines, instead turning to the US for help. In response, China has accused Taiwan of political manipulation.
Politics is never a consideration for us to import any vaccine into Taiwan. The only thing we're really concerned is the safety and efficacy.
The former vice president says there's evidence that Chinese vaccines are not as effective as Moderna and AstraZeneca, which have both been approved for use in Taiwan. He also denies that political considerations are at play in Taiwan's vaccine strategy. The CNN report says that domestically made vaccines are expected to launch in late July.